Welcome back to Hellendale Hot Rods. Happy New Year, everyone. I hope everybody had a great festive season. I'm a little fatter now, too much turkey, I suppose. I thought I'd do a little tool review on this 30-ton, it's a Pro Point shop press. It's from Princess Auto here in Canada. I would assume that Harbor Freight down the States would have the same type of thing or same press. Anyways, I just put it together last night and the night before. I had a bit of spare time. I thought I'd pass on a couple of maybe little tricks that I found when I was putting it together that weren't really in the instructions or kind of overlooked anyways. So I will get to it now. It's kind of a cool unit. It's got this little safety gate thing, and you just, I don't know how much you're going to use it, because how are you supposed to hold anything? I guess you're not supposed to hold it while you got the gate up, but I guess being a 30-ton press, you know, shit falls apart, flies apart. Anyways, it's air over hydraulic, so it came with a couple of plates here. Pretty sturdy unit once I figured out how to get it leveled. Okay, so a couple of tips that might help the next guy that's trying to put this press together. One of the first things you do is you put the base feet on, and then it tells you to tighten them up, and then you stand the press up. The pump isn't on there at this point, and you know, the pressure gauge and the hydraulic cylinder is not on at this point in time. All it's on is the legs and the top head, if you will. So I stood it up, and the thing was rocking back and forth really bad. And I thought at first it was my floor, but alas, it was not. So what I did to rectify this situation is, while the thing was standing up now, I loosened off these bolts and I rocked the unit back and forth, and I got it nice and flat. Then I tightened them up, and then I went over to the other side and repeated those steps. And this guy is nice and flat with the floor now. The next little thing I had trouble with was just with the diagrams. It wasn't computing in my head the right way. So I thought I'd give you a little shot of this. The angle irons go this way. There's plates on the front of the press. I went with the stickers are the front of it. There's bolt holes on this side of, I don't know, the side, and there's not on the other. So you got to pay attention to those things. You know, I'm a typical guy. I like to try and put it together without the instructions, but I thought on this one I would kind of follow them. Like I say, they were pretty accurate instructions. All the bolts lined up with the holes. That was beautiful. So these guys, there's like a bolt and a spacer. The first step was to put these rollers on inside. There's a flat screw, so there's a spacer inside, a bushing inside, a spacer. You get those guys on, one on the top, one on the bottom, and on the other side, and then you put these on. That's how it goes. It's just, I'm just trying to give you a visual because it was really hard to see in the instructions. There was one other thing that was not mentioned. Pretty small thing. I should have thought of this, but when I did get the thing all together and started pumping, I realized that I had forgot to put a little O-ring right in between this brass fitting and the steel fitting on the three-way block. So that's something to remember. Or you know what's wrong when you have too many parts left over, right? So the last big thing that was a little bit of a chore was in the instructions, it tells you, like when I got this plate was already on here, and it's, you know, it slides back and forth. It's like a, of course it's not gonna move now. There you go. So, the theory in the instructions was that you're supposed to drop this hydraulic cylinder in, and it pops through the hydraulic, it drops through that plate, the adjustable plate, and then you're supposed to just simply put on this big nut that threads onto the hydraulic cylinder. No, I say, no. So, what I found out is that ring, they call that the top nut on the cylinder. It will not fit in between those slidey rails. Okay, there was no way. I tried everything. So what I ended up having to do is I had to take each one of those bolts out. They're a hex bolt that undoes from the underneath. Your side there, you see? I'm just gonna stick my finger up, and this is one of the rails here. So I took that adjustable plate out, and then I put the plate, I put each nut on, like I put the plate on. I dropped the ram, oh my God, I can't do this. I dropped the cylinder, I dropped the hydraulic cylinder through the plate, put the nut on, then I put the adjustable bed on, and I put it up nice and high, and I put some blocks underneath. Like I positioned this guy up where it was supposed to be, and then I put those screws back in, and then obviously took the block out, and away we went. Sorry if that was a little bit long-winded, folks, but that's about it. We'll give you a little show on how it works here. Hope I'm using it right. I haven't bloated anything up yet. Well, I thought I'd do a little demonstration video on this. It's only about my third time using it, so be gentle. It's got a little valve on the pump that has to be closed before operation, located down here. Comes with a spiffy jack handle. What I'm gonna do today is I made this die quite a while ago to make a little recess in sheet metal. So I have my female die, the male die, and what I do is I just put a bolt, a pin, but it's a bolt. It's a redneck pin, little sheet metal, put it through there, and guess what's gonna happen? We got her lined up like that. I'm gonna push down on it with my new press and see what the heck happens. Now, obviously, this isn't the only thing that press can be used for. There's a wide range of stuff you can use it for. You can push pins out, push bearings out. You can crush beer cans. It beats hammering the crap out of something to get it out, and you just destroy it. It's kind of a nice, clean, easy way. Good for ball joints. Anywho, it comes with a little air valve. I'm probably going to put a foot valve on it at some point in time. So my valve is closed. I'm going to give her a couple little shots with the I think I'll jack her down a little bit. All right. Feel nice and tight. Gonna give her a couple of cranks or blast air. If you can see it going down, it is bending. Destroying my scrap steel. So the nice thing is I'm gonna go around, I'm gonna open this valve and you'll be able to see that the ram retracts on its own when you do that, which is a nice feature. Some of them, some of the ones, they have like springs that kind of push it back up. Now, I'm gonna take that out. Works pretty good. You know, that's a fair amount of force. I'm sorry I didn't give you a shot of this. It goes up to about 10 or 15 when I'm doing this. And then I'm gonna do the second part of this. On this side, it's just a smaller female die. I mean, you can also do this operation with having a hole through, and you can put a bolt through it and use your impact wrench. Because I mean, if I had a big floor pan or something, there's no way I'm going to fit it in here. But obviously, this is our demonstrating video. So I just want to make that step a little bit deeper. Try and get her lined up. Getting things lined up is half the battle. All right, I'm gonna close my valve one more time. Little bonus video for you. And I wanted to try it out. It's a new toy, you gotta try it out. All right, give her a couple of blasts. You see it's at 10 there. Cool. Open my air valve. That's dead sexy for a recess in a piece of steel, I would say. Anyways, that's it. I hope this video has helped somebody or helped somebody pass the time. Anyways, it's always fun to watch videos, right? So if you have not, please subscribe to my channel. Give me a like. See you next time, you guys. We'll get back to some metal fabricating real soon. It's just Christmas and stuff that, well, you know, crap gets busy eating turkey.